And just like that, the 30-minute mark has passed, and we are on what should be the 3rd episode of the recording session. Welcome back to Passed Up Survival, everyone. I am your host, MegaShadowFist, and I didn't marry the monkey. Something like that. Anyway. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Just go with it, okay? You don't have to accept it, just go with it. That doesn't make any sense. You don't have to agree with it, just accept it, okay? Just accept. Accept that I am not one of you guys. I am my own person, and I am capable of making mistakes, and I farted. No, I really didn't. Really didn't. Anyway. Oh, I am an idiot. Anyway, but that doesn't matter, because, you know, we're going to build, doors right here anyway. Anywho, lederhosen. It's getting late, so let's go ahead and go back to the house. I actually do need to craft some more armor, because I'm running severely low on this shit. That's a different story for a different time. See, what else do I want to talk about? I sort of burnt out the whole Star Wars, you know, what was it? The popular to dislike versus popular to like thing. But there's like another thing that, I said, like, I enjoyed The Man of Steel, even though a lot of people did hate it. But, you know, whatever. Well, then again, but, like, the thing is, like, no. That rant was for last episode. I'm not really going to get into it this one, because why not? Hey, how's it going, Noish? This episode should stand out on its own. There we go. Anyway. Yeah, but yeah, I wanted, like, that was one of those things that I wanted to talk about, like, before, because, like, I was actually, like, planning out what I wanted to do for this episode, surprisingly enough, because building episodes actually require a bit more planning than, like, you know, other episodes, because, like, survival episodes, I sort of just, like, go in, I sort of, like, brainstorm maybe what I want to ask for, like, a question of the session, and that'll be about it. But for, like, building episodes, I actually, like, need to, like, figure out what I want to build, so I actually need to, like, you know, research something, look it up. Research and look it up are the same thing. And figure out if I can build, if I have the building capacity to build it, and then this, that, and the other. Okay. Anyway. Now let's look at, oops. Let's look at the picture. Okay, so it looks like, oh, you know what? There's actually another one. Okay, that's cool. There's actually another layer. It's gonna be right here. Oh! I meant to get slabs. Boop. 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 There we go. Now let's see what else I need to do. Let's look at the picture. Alright, so these are gonna be like, they're gonna be double slabs on either corner, I see. So we're gonna need to put one right here, and then one right here. There we go. That should be good. Can I still jump up from there? Let me see. Yeah, I can. That's cool. Alright, so let's see. Now, this area right here needs to be a bit bigger. It needs to be a bit higher. So, that's what I'm going to do. Use some sandstone. Sandstone. Sandstone! Oh, I see. I can't place sandstone on top of just one single slabs. I'm going to have to double slab these. Nuggets! Now I'm going to need to get some more... I was going to need to get some more sand anyway, so it's really not that big of a deal. Nuggets. That's something that my... Oh, I need to get, which, that's something that my friend used to say. He'd be like, aw, nuggets. I sort of just, like, you know, caught on. I sort of just, like, started saying that a bit to myself for whatever reason. Nuggets. I don't know why. It's just a funny thing to say whenever, like, something doesn't go your way. to diversify it instead of just saying shit and crap and fuck like I usually say. I'll diversify it a bit. Anyway, let's collect a bit more of the sand and do stuff with the sand and do stuff with the sand and I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Is there anything else that, like, was there anything else of interest that I really wanted to talk about? I don't really think there was, so now I'm just gonna have to wing it, I guess, essentially, like I usually do for these videos, because that's just sort of how my commentary style is, because I don't follow the rules, man, just like following the rules, man, that's not cool, man. Oh, no. Should I talk about that? Conspiracy theorists? Nah, I'm not gonna talk about that. I could go on about that for like freaking like a bajillion years, and why I don't want to talk about that because why should I have to go on about those people? I mean, if it isn't obvious already, my opinion on those types of people aren't, you know, very positive. But that's about as far as I'm gonna go with that. Anyway, like, yeah, that's just gonna open a whole can of worms. That, like, if I haven't like pissed off enough people with like my spiel on like the Star Wars prequels, on like specifically the opinions that people have on the Star Wars prequels, like I would with like, you know, the conspiracy theorist bullshit, but you know, whatever. Let's talk about something else. Unicorns and rainbows, and you know, I actually found this article because, like, for those of you who don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of sports, or at least watching them. Like, playing them can be fun occasionally, but as far as like watching them, I just don't. I'm not gonna like criticize people who do watch it because like I watch people who play video games, so I mean that's really not that much different. But that's neither here nor there. It's like one thing I've learned is like, you know, because like if you like if you're from Canada, I'm sure you'll understand this. Like people who watch hockey, like here in America, people are fucking obsessed with football, as in football American, gridiron, if you will. Which, contrary to popular belief, like, because, like, you know, we call soccer, because, like, contrary to popular belief, the United States is not, will you stop honking, person that's in the parking lot outside of my dorm complex? Soccer is not, you know, that's not just an American term. Actually, the people who created the term were the English, or rather, I should say the British, because I'm pretty sure not everybody that was part of, like, the soccer board was from England. The British! Actually, soccer is short for association football. So, if anyone is to blame for that word, it's you Brits. Just saying. Anyway, I'm just joking. But, like, I actually did some research on it. The word soccer is also used in, obviously, well, Canada and Australia, and I believe South Africa as well. So, it's not like we're the only people who use it. But anyway, football American is, very, very popular here. I find it incredibly boring to watch. It's super start and stop. There's not a lot of... Anytime any real action happens, it sort of just dies down. But, you know, like, everyone in this country is fucking obsessed with it. And, I read this article. It was, like, a world that, you know... what life is like to someone who doesn't enjoy football, and like he compared it to like another thing that neither him nor I understand, which is the whole brony thing. So it's like, imagine, I'll probably like link the article in an annotation, but like imagine like a world where like everyone is like super into bronies, and like instead of like talking about football players, they start talking about like characters from like My Little Pony and stuff, and it was really interesting, because, like, it made sense. Like, it's something that you could only understand, because, like, if you don't like football. It's like, you know, like, there are sports games. I'm not the biggest fan of playing, like, sports video games, because it's like, when I play video games, I like to do things that I couldn't do in real life. It's like, I need to make more sandstone. It's like, sports games don't really have that appeal to me, because it's like, I could do this in real life, so, like... I mean, sure, technically, like, I could, like, go out and, like, rob people in real life, but, like, that has very negative consequences, so... But, what was I saying? But, like, even still, like, sports games in general don't really have, like, they don't really have that big of a learning curve. Like, I enjoy the sport of hockey. That's, like, the only sport that I actually could watch. I actually, like, I haven't watched a game this season simply because I do not have cable in my dorm room, but, you know, I do enjoy hockey. I'll watch it. I'm not like the most hardcore fan. Like I'll maybe watch like 2 or 3 games this season, simply because like I'm not the biggest fan of watching sports. But damn it, now we're gonna have to get okay. No, that's cool. What was I saying? Damn it, I did it again. But like, if Madden, it's a game where you play American football. Most sports games, like, I understand hockey enough that, like, even if I were to play an NHL game, I could understand it perfectly, but, like, you know, or, like, FIFA, I'm not the biggest fan of soccer, or football, as, a lot of people, a majority of the world calls it, simply because, it makes sense, you kick it with your foot, but, you know, different story for a different time. What was I saying? I was saying something. Not sand. Get out of here. Do I have any sandstone? Nuggets! Damn it. Alright. But, like, most sports games don't have a learning curve. Like, if you try to play, like, Madden football, and you don't understand, if you're like me, you don't understand football, or American football, I should say, you're gonna have the worst time playing it, because, like, football is so fucking complicated. It really is. Like, it's gotta be one of the most complicated sports, out there. Cause, like, it really is, like, it really is, like, you know, because I live in America, like, I understand it enough that, like, I could understand what was going on if I were to, like, watch a game, but, like, playing, like, you know, like, an NFL, like, game, it's just, like, what the hell am I doing? I don't understand the sport enough to really understand what is a safety. I don't know what a safety is. I legitimately don't know what a safety is. Or, like, just stuff like that. Like, someone who's, like, not from the United States, like, they'd have a fucking terrible time. They'd have a freaking terrible time with it, seriously. But that's a different story for a different time. I don't know why I got out of this whole... I guess I'm just, like, in a really ranty mood today. I guess that's sort of like a substitute for really not really knowing, like, what I really want to talk about. I don't know. I don't really consider that a rant like the other... Well... but then again, yeah, whatever. Anyway, Morgan Freeman, yeah, Schnickerdoodles. How did I get on the subject of football, anyway, or American football, I should say? I cannot jump! 1 and a block half-high thingies, and this is 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 5 blocks wide. You cannot make a jump like that. So what I'll do is I'll just, like, place, like... Did I just drop something? I dropped something. Didn't I? I guess I didn't. But what I'm gonna... No, I dropped... Game? What the hell? Okay, we're gonna pretend that that never happened, eh? That's what we're gonna do. So... But yeah, like, I'm curious, if you're, like, from, like, what sports are, like, super popular where you're from? I imagine, like, the most common answer is probably gonna be soccer, but you never know, some people are gonna be like, oh, we enjoy rugby, or something. You never know. That's not really an exotic answer, but, yeah, who cares? Anyway, it's, almost the end of the episode, so I'm going to do what I usually do, and end this with an awkward pause. Die, Juba 9.